Does the following describe your hospital? Your clients are intensely attached to their animals, vulnerable due to other factors in their lives, illnesses, or other recent losses, often willing to spend a great deal of money for treatment. Families with children, childless couples, elderly clients, or clients living alone with their pets, and they're often distraught that their pet is ill. Veterinary staff are emotionally overwhelmed by frequent patient deaths, frequently working on cases that are terminal, medically mysterious, and difficult to predict. Working several cases simultaneously without much time to process each one. People who are highly compassionate, who have high standards for themselves and for others. Client services staff are constantly multitasking, feeling inadequacies in communicating with distraught or demanding clients, emotionally overwhelmed by euthanasias and deaths, feeling helpless to provide experiences that are positive for clients. If this sounds familiar, your hospital would benefit from hiring a veterinary social worker. What is a veterinary social worker? While vets at your hospital are trained to work with animals, social workers are educated and trained for work with people. And there are different levels of education and training to consider. LBSWs are licensed bachelor's social workers, educated and trained in crisis intervention, case management, and supportive counseling. LMSWs have the additional education to diagnose and provide treatment in an employment setting. LMSWs can create policies and programs for the benefit of organizations and the community. LCSWs are licensed clinical social workers. They were once LMSWs before they sought 2 years of additional training. They are able to practice completely without supervision, outside or within an employment setting. When you combine any of these levels of basic social work education and training with specialized knowledge in one of these areas, veterinary medical practice, pet loss and bereavement, animal abuse and domestic violence, or animal-assisted activities and therapies, the result is a veterinary social worker. But what exactly would a veterinary social worker do in your hospital? Well, they may provide counseling to clients as per needed or requested from staff, facilitate clients' decision-making with regard to treatment or euthanasia, mediate with clients who require excessive communication or who are difficult in any way by request. The veterinary social worker in your hospital may also provide information and consultation to veterinarians and staff, attend staff meetings and rounds working as part of the team, and inform staff through provision of materials or through presentations about communication with clients. Veterinary social workers also follow up with clients who are having a difficult time, develop resource lists for clients facing financial difficulty, and offer longer-term counseling referrals. They build pet loss programs to include educational materials, memorialization education and programs, a pet loss group, and more. And even beyond their work with clients, your veterinary social worker could intervene with all staff with very short-term counseling when requested, provide presentations and resources for all staff with regard to wellness, work-life balance, compassion fatigue, and more, Provide mediation between staff members and/or between staff and administrators when requested. Finally, your veterinary social worker could develop a social work internship program in your hospital so that there are many to do this job. Interns would be advanced in their degree program, trained and supervised, and would provide coverage for the hospital more uniformly. So, what would all of this mean for your practice? It would mean increases in client satisfaction as their emotional needs are met, productivity of staff who can now focus intently on caring for the animals, increases in morale among all staff, increased sense of cohesion among staff through team building and mediation, and increases in wellness and feelings of being valued as part of the team